The Norwegian Fjord Horse Alliance presents
the Family Fjord Foundation Test.
This project is supported by a grant through the Virginia Horse Industry Board. This video is not sponsored by nor endorsed by the Norwegian Fjord Horse Registry. Information on its evaluation program is available free to the public on its website.
This video was created to demonstrate NFHR evaluation performance tests. Please refer to the evaluation handbook on www.nfhr.com for more details. The handbook is the official standard and source for NFHR evaluations. The purpose of the Family Fjord tests is to establish benchmarks in training and to assess the ability of the horse to be calm, willing, and an obedient partner in accomplishing basic activities that would be useful on a trail ride, driving outing, or a draft situation away from home. The assessment will be facilitated through tests requiring basic levels of performance, the successful completion of which will require both a good foundation of basic training and good working relationship between the horse and its handler. This is a foundation that can serve a horse and its partners well, whether in a family or casual situation or at higher levels of performance. The skills needed for these activities are basic horsemanship skills that transfer to other performance activities. Since these tests are intended to evaluate the performance and abilities of the horse alone, coaching of the handler by another person during a test is permitted, although points will be lost if the coach must handle or restrain the horse in any way. The evaluators may even ask the exhibitor to repeat a task and provide some coaching to see if the effect on performance can be altered. Here are some general requirements. Number 1. A reader/coach is allowed without penalty for all tests. The reader/coach assists in harnessing, mounting, timing, reading the test, and encouraging the rider. The coach can carry in and remove the mounting block. Number 2. Harness and bridles are to be inspected for safety prior to the beginning of performance tests. This inspection will occur either at the start of each individual test or at an alternate time and place to be announced by the technical delegate or a representative of the technical delegate. Here are some requirements for attire. Number 1. An ATSM/SEI approved helmet is not required for adult handlers in the Family Fjord Foundation test. A minor handler must wear a helmet. Number 2. Any appropriate, safe, and reasonable attire is allowed for these tests. A single score sheet is used for all NFHR performance tests. The emphasis of evaluating the horse's performance is focused on the horse's behavior. Areas of assessment include mental disposition, elements of movement, quality of movement, use of body, and overall impression. Rider errors made while executing the patterns will not penalize the horse's record of performance. One may be asked to repeat parts of the test if the evaluators believe that a handler error caused the horse not to perform well. Feedback is given about the handler, but it is not part of the final score. The Family Fjord Foundation test is a simple obstacle course where the horse is led in hand at the walk and trot. It includes a tarp, a log, a number of cones, ground poles, a plywood sheet, and a rope gate. It also requires specific movements like turn on the forehand, turn on the haunches, backing and walking and trotting a 20 to 30 foot circle on a lunge line. Let's look at what the Family Foundation test pattern looks like. Our aim is not to show perfection, but to show the pattern. Any questions about the pattern and movement should be directed to the NFHR. Number 1. 2.5 minutes prior to the start of the test, the horse should be tied to the horse trailer and should stand quietly. We have used a time elapse in this video to represent the required 2.5 minutes. Number 2. After the horse has stood 2.5 minutes tied at the trailer and with the evaluators observing, the handler will pick up each foot of the horse, hold it for 5 seconds, and then place the foot back on the ground. Number 3. The handler will untie the horse and lead from the horse's right side on a loose line to the start area. The handler salutes the evaluators. Number 4. Circles. A. With 15 to 20 feet of line, the handler shall ask the horse to walk clockwise, 2 full circles approximately 20 to 30 feet in diameter. A relaxed walk with uniform tempo is desired. The horse's body should conform to the arc of the circle, and the horse should be attentive to the handler. The horse should fill the circle but not pull on the lead line. B. Without stopping at the cone, ask the horse to transition to a relaxed trot. The trot should be balanced, slower rather than fast, with uniform tempo. After 3 full circles, halt at the cone, transitioning through a walk. C. Reverse direction and ask the horse to perform steps A and B, walk and trot, in the counterclockwise direction. D. Proceed to the next cone at a walk. The handler will now be leading from the horse's left side. Five. The handler will direct the horse to do a 180-degree turn on the forehand, then stop and pause 5 seconds. Number 6. The handler will direct the horse to do a 180-degree turn on the haunches, then stop and pause for 5 seconds. Number 7. Proceed to and continue over the log and tarp at a relaxed walk. Number 8. Proceeding at a walk, enter the cones on the left side of the first cone. Serpentine through the cones, rounding the last cone and returning in a serpentine fashion to the first cone. Number 9. After passing the last cone, turn to the right and transition to an energetic trot around the perimeter of the testing area, halting through a walk at the cone by the plywood. This is the place to show the athletic ability of the horse, as well as to show its obedience in following the direction of the handler and dropping to a halt from an increased energy level. Proceed onto the plywood, repositioning and halting the horse squarely and centered parallel to the length of the plywood. Stand quietly for 10 seconds. Number 11. Proceed at a walk over the ground poles. Number 12. Continue to the backup area. Back the horse between the poles so the horse is centered in the backup area and standing squarely. Here is an example of the movement from the ground level. Stand for 5 seconds. Number 13. Proceed at a walk to the gate. Open the gate and lead the horse through, replacing the gate rope without dropping it. Number 14. Proceed to the trailer loading station. Leading from either side, load the horse into the trailer, tie the horse and close the trailer door. After 30 seconds, unload the horse by backing out of the trailer and tie the horse to the outside of the trailer. Number 15. Congratulations, you are finished with the test.
A few comments. A horse trailer without ramp is specified for this test and is to be hitched to the towing vehicle for stability. In a test situation, the evaluators can and may ask for a movement to be repeated when a handler error occurs. Scoring is not done based on success with each obstacle, but on the overarching criteria in the score sheet. In general, a handler error might result in a deduction in points, but not in disqualification. Practicing all elements of the test is recommended.
Thank you for watching this video. We hope it will encourage NFHR evaluation participants to consider entering the Family Fjord Foundation Test.
This is a demonstration video of DC Dagny, handled by Lindy Hild.
on September 30th, 2023, at Ironwood Farm, Rixieville, Virginia. Coaching was done by Curtis Pierce. Additional footage was recorded on November 19th, 2023 at Ironwood Farm, Rixieville, Virginia. It features Kim Wheaton Nelson and Olaze Lally on backing and loading. Coaching was done by Tom Snyder. Circle footage was recorded in November 2023 at Auden's Norwegian Fjord Farm in Baronet, Wisconsin. It features Ria Gaspar and Auden's Josephine. Coaching was done by Elsa Bigton.
The Norwegian Fjord Horse Alliance Board of Directors
Wishes to thank the following for their assistance in creating this video: Lindy Hild, Curtis Pierce, Kim Wheaton Nelson, Margaret Bogie, Tom and Alex Snyder,
Lisa Otten, Philip Auden, Wendy Bowens, Sydney Fox, Jenny Olson,